Our class action lawsuit against China is in place. It's moving forward. I'm very disappointed to hear the president simply use the word China virus. It's not enough just to pin the blame on China. China needs to have to pay for it. The president needs to take stronger action. He needs to step up to the plate and have his Justice Department join Freedom Watch in this lawsuit. Of course, that's not going to happen. You have a Justice Department that's now being run by Bill Barr, who's basically hiding under his desk, as I said yesterday, with a gas mask. Not only will he not indict James Comey, Andrew McCabe, the Lovebirds, the Bidens, the Clintons, the Obamas, he won't do anything, just sitting there. And this is unbelievable. So we, the people, must rise up. I want you to go to freedomwatchusa.org and support that lawsuit with tax-deductible contributions. I have to enlist a team of lawyers. There are going to be so many plaintiffs here because American people are angry. They're super angry. And they're not only angry at the Chinese, but anybody who reads the news or looks at the news on cable TV or knows anything about anything has to be angry at the Democrats who spent their time diverting the attention of this president with phony witch hunts and impeachments at the same time that this virus was growing. Now, this case is very, very important for the American people because it's an example to hold the government of China accountable. Not the Chinese people, they're a good people, but the government of China. They have trillions of dollars of assets in American banks and investments. And what the president should do right now is nationalize those investments. That'll send a message to China, and it'll also protect people who have been injured. There's no reason to clean out our coffers. There's no reason to go into bankruptcy. Our kids and grandkids and ourselves, we're going to be bankrupt. This is going to be a massive, it's not going to be a recession. It'll be a depression if you empty out the U.S. Treasury the way it's being emptied out right now. And of course, with people like Governor Gavin Newsom in California, this little pretty boy that gets up there on the stage, that is well-coiffed, former husband of Kimberly Guilfoyle, one can't figure that one out, and then he issues a so-called order telling everybody not to leave their homes. Well, you know what? I can't find that order on any website. I don't know if it exists or not. He just simply can't get up there and create panic this way because he wants to further his socialist communist agenda and make California even more of a communist republic and tell people what to do. And he's furthering his political career. He sees Andrew Cuomo in New York. His sister left his state. His sister left a socialist state, making a lot of headway. Andrew Cuomo is auditioning with all of these briefings to be the Democrat nominee for president because Joe Biden will most likely have a physical collapse before any election here, either a stroke or anything else. Don't wish him badly in terms of his health, but the guy's not there. They had to shoot him full of adrenaline the other night just to get him to be able to talk coherently with Bernie Sanders when they had that debate or something else. But obviously he was shot up with something because he was performing at a level that we hadn't seen before, and he was actually lucid, which is quite unusual for him. In any event, look at what we do because we're going to be challenging this so-called order by California Governor Gavin Newsom because you cannot allow the leftists to take control of this country, total government control, to dominate our lives. He's spewing nonsense, BS, for lack of a better word, that half of California is going to be infected with the virus. And he's sitting there looking pretty, with his Hollywood-type approach to things in Sacramento, California, dictating to the rest of the state and the country what to do. Now, I also want to talk about what the cables are doing right now. I mean, they're profiting hand over fist. Have you noticed? Turn on Fox News, who's supposed to be on our side, but really isn't. Everybody on Fox News looks happier than punch. Big smiles, happy. Their jobs are protected. They got a big chyron at the bottom, coronavirus alert or whatever it says. They're making money like mad, and they're profiting from this, and they're whipping up this panic. Now, yes, the coronavirus is serious. China should pay. We need to take it seriously. We need to mobilize for it and prepare. We should have done this years ago after 9/11. We knew a biological attack was coming, and make no mistake about it. This is, whether by design or negligence, a biological attack by the government of China. This was a lab in Wuhan, China, paramilitary lab, creating biological weapons. It got out. That's why China kept it secret. That's why Wuhan went on lockdown. And where were our intelligence agencies? They're spying on the American people routinely. Hundreds of millions of American people were subjected to illegal, unconstitutional spying. I got 2 orders to that effect by a U.S. court in Washington, D.C., and they should have known about this. We have satellite ability. We have spies on the ground. We intercept telephone messages. We intercept emails. We have people who can speak Chinese. There's no reason why these agencies didn't know. Did they keep that from the president? Was this a way to take him down? Because now he's hanging by a thread. So we have our FOIA requests, and the government has to respond by tomorrow. And if they don't respond, they're going to get their derriere sued, right up their derriere. The NSA, the CIA, the FBI, the rest. Because there are a lot of people to hold accountable. And that's what we're doing right now. And there are people profiting from that, profiteers, not just the cable news networks. And like I said, they're making money hand over fist. You don't see any frowns. They don't look scared. You know, they're having the best time of their life here. This is the biggest thing that they've covered in the history of cable news. So there's a lot of hypocrisy. There's a lot of corruption. And it's your Freedom Watch. It's going to get to the bottom of this. And we're going to hold the Chinese accountable. And we're going to hold people like Governor Newsom accountable for overreaching, for playing his political hand. He wants to be the nominee of the Democrat Party, not Andrew Cuomo. And they're vying for attention by scaring the heck out of people and abridging their civil liberties. So watch what we do. Share this podcast. You can find it at freedomwatchusa.org. You can find it at Spotify. You can find it at iTunes. You can find it at Roku. You can tap into all the social media that way. You can find it at Facebook. We're tweeting it out. Share it far and wide. You won't hear this anywhere else, and you won't hear the reality of this anywhere else. And also support our class action lawsuit. Go to freedomwatchusa.org. Sign up as a possible plaintiff here. You give us your information. You'll get our free newsletters. You'll get all of our materials because you need to stay informed. But support this with tax-deductible contributions because this is going to be very expensive. The so-called Justice Department, the Department of Injustice, the do-nothing Justice Department, the Justice Department that puts its head in the sand except when politically it's convenient for it, is doing nothing. We are your Justice Department. So go to freedomwatchusa.org, contribute to this cause, join our Justice League. You are the superheroes. The American people must rise up. Forget about the Fox Newses, forget about CNN, forget about MSNBC, forget about governors who want to socialize this country. Support the president, obviously, in what he's doing. Support him by allowing us to get the truth as to how he was sold out by the deep state in his own executive branch, which are still loyal to the Obama-Clinton people. James Brennan, James Clapper, John Brennan, former CIA director of national intelligence, their minions are still in control. They're trying to destroy this country, and so is the left. So that's my message for today. It's urgent. Stay calm, stay cool, stay collected. We will defeat this with the grace of God, but we must do it ourselves. Our government is a mockery of a travesty, of a sham, of a mockery, of a sham. The president's trying to do his best. He was disserved by these intelligence agencies. He's trying to catch up. We need to support our president, and he needs to talk clearly about China. It's not just a Chinese virus, President. Take some action against China. The American people demand it. Join Freedom Watch. God bless you. God bless your family. Stay safe. God bless my family and yours. And also, God bless America and save America. Go to freedomwatchusa.org today and join our cause on behalf of this country and, frankly, on behalf of the world. Thank you for listening to me. I'll be back Monday with another special podcast. And this weekend, you can listen to our radio show, Special Prosecutor with Larry Klayman. I'm going to have as a guest Ben Stein. He's going to talk about what's going on in California, about the economy. And I want you to listen carefully. You can find that at freedomwatchusa.org. And it's broadcast in about 50 stations throughout the United States on Sunday. God bless you.